Yeah, it's a shame as a whole, but it's a shame as a whole. But at the same time, it's on the girl too to not be a dumbass. So I'm gonna work on not raising a dumbass daughter. Dumbass daughters be smart, you fucking stupid people, you dumb pieces of people. You said, "Well, I'm about you dumb pieces of shit." You trying to play me?
Not conscious love making. It's not that you get a little bit of pleasure or something, but you know she might get some sensation out of that. But it's not conscious love making. It's not that you get a little bit of pleasure. So that's an issue. But you know the main issue is the first sexual experiences for too many women is negative. Now, what happens? You know, say you have a young lady. We'll call her Alice. You know.
So I just say this. Technically, I'm crazy. So her and my brother both knew this very early. It's funny. Yeah, she even, you know, got a woman print by a crazy motherfucker. Like technically, I mean, but anyway.
Her first sexual experience is with the local D-boy.
You know, I hardly even tell anybody that, you know. But it's not. I ain't saying the details, but yeah, I didn't know the details and everything. So definitely.
But you know, he just wants some young girl to suck his dick and, you know, to bust nut to relieve stress. He didn't give a fuck about it. In fact, you know, he's kind of mean to her, right? Now, the next dude, he's a star basketball player, but he kind of arrogant. You know, his name's Eugene. And just real quick, if I'm calling somebody's actual names, it's not y'all, okay? If y'all want to, y'all can get me back using an example, using the name Rom. Or, you know, Roms. Anyway, the next guy, Eugene, he arrogant, but he's treating us similar to the first guy.
Like I said, I just thought this was a very important video, so that's why I'm gonna leave the links, you know, on each of them. Pray if I remember, but leave the links to, on each of them to this one video. But you know, if you don't know about him or something, but you do know about me, even on a much smaller scale at this point, but still, you know, you remember across me, you see this video when you won't see it. But even, you know, you might like this one, but also if you would just want to, you know, just straight up just listen to the actual thing anyway, you know, not chopped up and stuff. Check it out, but also just I want to just kind of give more light to the topic, you know, so that's why I'm playing it like this too.
You know, he's just using it for sex, and he's kind of like dismissing her. He's not showing any real caring. It's kind of like she's throwing herself at him, and he's just using her. You know. Then she get a third guy. He a little bit better, but he's still decent. I mean, he's still distant. So what happens? One, she's and you know, add to that though, all these dudes had like the same type of body type. You know, kind of like slim, athletic. You know, muscular, like that athletic, muscular thing. Slim but muscular, athletic build. All three of the guys had that. So you got arrogant personas. You know, dude who didn't have good intentions, really great intentions towards a young girl. You know, all built the same way. What happens is this, and it's very simple. Her womb
should be kind of sad in a sense, but at the same time, I'd be thinking like, I don't want to tell you what I think of it for real. Like, damn, I'm really kind of sad.
And her womb records all that energy, and I'm gonna tell you what. When we say record, we mean record. Understand the human being only conscious.
I think girls ain't guys, but some girls be doing some dumb shit sometimes. You know, I'm sorry, I'm just saying. That's how I feel. I mean, that's just an opinion. Yeah, it's just an opinion. Yeah, my humble opinion. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, it's not a fact. It's just an opinion. I mean, like, damn.
Consciously uses as on average.
I be telling her she was stupid for messing with me, like ever, nigga. Like, that didn't mess with me, nigga. Like, damn, dumbass. I'm really playing. She was smart though. I'm saying, like, never mind. I'm just saying. Let's just keep listening. Like, for real.
5% of their brain. The average person, 5%, which means they have conscious access to that 5%. A really extraordinary, like when I say extraordinary person, might have 10%.
It's just like you don't want to be with me, but you mess with me. So it's like you're kind of like addicted to me in a sense too, nigga. So it's like you're attached to me in a certain way, even just soul ties and like shit like that, you know. So it's like, damn, I've been thinking about like, I mean, shit, it goes beyond all that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna play another one too after this. But
that person is on some other level. Most people, that means the majority of people, 99.9% of the people walking the earth are guided by their subconscious. Stuff is happening below their what they even know. Now, when stuff happens down there, when that energy imprints on consciousness, on the moon, you know, when I say energy, I mean energy. But to break it down for people who are not familiar with those terms and how exactly I mean energy, I'll put it like this: that womb is recording how those dicks felt to her, how she felt, like all the feelings associated with those three men, and it's bringing a composite. And basically, what the womb says is, in its own intelligence, it's like, oh, this is what you like. Okay, I'm a shape you so that you can attract this type of man. Now, I did a video a while ago how a woman could change, how her body language and voice would change around certain men. This was what will happen to that woman. When that woman is around men who do not resemble her womb imprint, she will be defensive. She will not be seductive. She will, her voice tone will be a certain way. Basically, she will not give off any subliminal signals that she's interested.
Kind of funny.
You know, if she got big old breastises, if she's around these guys, she might cover up. If she got a big old fat old ass and whatnot. She around these guys that don't resemble her womb imprint, she might pull her shirt down or something. She ain't gonna emphasize it, or she'll stand in such a way where they can't really check out her ass. Basically, she's letting them know in a subconscious way, nah, they ain't for you. This ain't for you.
Mm.
And she might not even be conscious of that she's doing it. In fact, if you really look at a lot of people when they do stuff, and I'm really good at reading body language, so really good at it. I mean, because it's its own communication. A lot of people ain't conscious of what they're doing and how they stand and how they look and how they smiling. And it's fun if you know how to read it. It's fun to watch women how they respond to different men. Like just a little while ago, I was at the store and I was watching this woman talk to two different men. Now she has some big old breasts. She
real best.
she's a white female, and that type that white guys go crazy over. And with one guy that was kind of young, close to her age, she was showing them, smiling and stuff. But then another guy, older guy, she was talking with him, and she was covered the fuck up. So like, damn. And it probably wasn't conscious. I mean, everything was very subtle. But that's how it is with a woman who has a certain womb imprint. If a guy doesn't resemble that womb imprint, she doesn't want to deal with it, at least on a subliminal level. Now, when she come across a guy who resembles that womb imprint, it's like, boom. She was ready to deal with him. Everything is opened up. The board is green.